Hey, what's going on guys? SkyfuryDX here and welcome back. Thanks very much for joining me today. You're here with me watching a legendary Goku clear. I've got my future team together and we're going to jump into this and we're going to see how we go. Now, I do not think that I've actually done this stage yet. So I think I'm going to have some tickets to use after this as well. So I mean, hopefully we can pull a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, although I'm not really going to be holding my breath for that one. So the strat here, basically, what it is I'm going to keep. I got to push this Vegito Blue off of this rotation because I've got to get him on the second rotation. This rotation is going to consist of my Trunks and the future Gohan. Okay, future Gohan is just, I mean, this is, like, I've only just sort of got him to 55%. My experience with him is pretty limited, but from what I've seen so far, future Gohan is really impressing me. I mean, I can't talk highly enough about future Gohan. Okay, this is actually, like, not too bad that we didn't manage to take out Goku there on that first turn, because that gives us a super attack with Tech Vegito, and we all know that when Tech Vegito is in his base form, he is just continuing to stack his attack every time he attacks. So yeah, that's pretty good that we managed to get an attack off with him. So basically, what we're doing on that rotation, that's the attack rotation. It's going to have both of the Vegito Blues on it. Hopefully by the time we get up to UI Goku, they should be just dealing, you know, crazy amounts of damage and just be more or less unstoppable. Okay, that's the plan anyway. The other thing is I can't afford to take too much damage either, because I want to get this Gohan to transform. Okay, Gohan has got to transform as soon as possible, and he ain't going to transform if your HP is below 58%. Okay, so probably not really going to be too much of an issue anyway. I mean, this team that I'm rocking is like pretty OP. I wouldn't say it's OP. It's a well thought out and constructed team, right? Like Gawasu and Zamasu would probably be the weak link, if anything, but they are giving everybody 2 key and 70% defense, so that's why I went with Gawasu and Zamasu. The Vegito Blues, when we start getting them transforming, they're working really good together, and the more that we can attack with, like my Tech Vegito Blue, the higher he's going to be able to stack his attack and defense. He's also giving himself 1 key every time he super attacks. So, I mean, the potential with him is beautiful. There's a double super. You want to be putting him in the first slot like as often as you can, because more often than not, Tech Vegito Blue is, well, either one of the Vegito Blues are going to take out Goku. And there's the transformation with Gohan, so now he's just 58% damage reduction, just an absolute demon, just cannot be touched. So no problems at all putting him in the first slot just like that, and he can really start taking care of business. And you know, the worst thing that could happen this turn is that we don't finish Goku off, and then that's also not too bad, because it'll also give the friend Trunks that chance to super attack as well. More often than not, the friend Trunks is probably not really going to be able to super too often, just because he's a floater, and some of the rotations that he's going to float onto are going to be the Vegito rotations, and you know, the Vegito rotations. If one Vegito doesn't finish Goku off, then there's another one ready to fill that void and to just make short work of Goku. So you can see, definitely getting a lot easier to super attack with Tech Vegito Blue, or to get that 18 key super. And that's just because he is stacking his ki every time he super attacks. So that's 2 stacks so far, so we've still got another 3 stacks to go. So he's going to be auto supering, and then as well as that, every time he supers up to like 11 times, you're getting an additional 7% attack and defense from him as well, which is just like, you know, by the time we get up to STR UI Goku, I can imagine that that unit there, Tech Vegito Blue, I can imagine that Tech Vegito Blue, we're going to be seeing like some 5.5 million attack stats. So, I mean, when you can start busting out a 5.5 million attack stat, and then, you know, you've got a guaranteed additional behind that, which is probably going to be like 4 million attack stat. Like, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And he's still not finished stacking. Like, I'm actually anticipating that we're going to finish this event before he's had a chance to attack his full 11 times to get his sort of maximum in there. So there we go, like the Easy A Trunks, Easy A Spirit, Easy A Spirit Sword Trunks. He's another unit who you've like just recently been able to use, and well, when I say recently, let me clarify. June 2020. Okay, so we've been able to use him for sort of like half a year, let's say. Oh, okay, so here comes a Dokkan attack of 4.6 mil. Gotta love it. Yeah, but that Trunks, he's really solid as well, because after this turn now, we're actually going to be going up against God Goku, and God Goku, he is a Realm of Gods type enemy. So when we're facing off against Realm of God types enemies, this Trunks is converting STR key spheres to Rainbow. And STR like is one of those colors, like you can see I don't have any STR units that are on the team. I can't use them at all. So if we if we didn't have the STR key on the field, we'd be able to get like a whole bunch of tech orbs. You can see that, right? So what should I do here? I'm just going to get that in orb there. I'm going to save all of that tech orbs on the field for Tech Vegito Blue on the next turn. I think he's going to really like that. Now that I think he should have fully stacked at least his key proportion. He's just going to be getting 18 key supers like it's nobody's business. Like I don't actually think it's going to be possible for us anymore to actually get a 12 key super with Vegito Blue. Okay, so how much damage is Gohan going to take? 13k. Pretty solid for a 55% unit, right? That is pretty solid. And okay, so yeah, we're so we've changed all of those orbs to in, have we? Okay, so occasionally it can backfire a bit like that, but I mean, look, we've still got 24 key with Vegito Blue here. We've got 24 key with him. He's at 97k defense, and he's not getting attacked before he attacks. Therefore, he is able to, like, with 4.8 million attack stat, he is able to continue to stack his attack and defense by 30% for every time he supers. So, I mean, this is, like, he's up to like 160k, like, so he's like near on like 200k defense here. So anything that this Goku wants to throw at us, if he survives, which he survived by the skin of his teeth, man, it's just not going to phase us whatsoever. So Vegito Blue, like, that was a really, really good turn for him, and he's just going to keep on looking better and better. The only thing that can make him look really not so great is in situations where, like, Goku is going to be attacking us before Vegito Blue has had a chance to attack himself. So we're going to check out his defense on the next turn, because his defense now, like, just normally should probably be like around 110k. whereas before it was, what did we just see? It was like 96 or 97k, something like that. And yeah, I mean that like that's going to be like going up just a little bit more, just because he's not finished stacking his passive yet. So 11 attacks to stack the passive. Still a long while before we're fully built up there, and then we're able to get a really nice super attack with the French Trunks as well. That's going to go a long way to just making him a little bit more viable as time goes on. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit unfair when I check his defense out now. 157k, yeah, that's because Gowasu and Zamasu are on rotation. So yeah, it's that's just luck, man. I just got unlucky there. Okay, the next time that we see the Vegito Blue units, we'll check out their defense. But I mean, maybe depending on how many times Tech Vegito Blue supers hit 5.6 mil. Depending on how many times Vegito Blue, it's only going to be able to super twice. This is just like nearly one hit this Goku, man. What was I saying? Yeah, so he's probably now, like, he's going to be up around like 118k defense, I would say. So now, what's this Trunks looking at? So it's like, okay, so we're going up against STR UI Goku now. Now STR UI Goku, you don't really play around much with STR UI Goku. You can't afford to play around with them. So Trunks, he's sitting here at like 240k defense. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then as well, like, that first slot's getting absolutely maimed there. So like, if anything, hopefully we can take a super in that first slot. If not that first slot, then I'm hoping for the Gohan in the middle, because he'd probably be the next best tank, if not the best. I don't know about these two. Oh, okay, so Trunks is just double supered. Now the best thing that could happen is if Goku now supers Trunks, then we're not going to take hardly any damage. Yeah, okay, beautiful, beautiful. This is what I wanted to see. Oh, still 112k. Okay, you're taking 112k supers off of STR units. That means when UI Goku comes along, I have got to be so careful. I got to be so careful, because okay, so that is interesting. That's definitely given me like a bit of an oversight into sort of what I'm to expect here, because yeah, it's like, even though this event has been around for as long as this event has been around for, it's still like, this Goku is treacherous, man. He is. I'm going to use a Princess Snape here just to get a heal. I don't really want to risk taking a super attack with Tech Vegito Blue before he's had a chance to attack. I don't really... 6 mil! I don't really want to risk my physical Vegito Blue not supering like a whole bunch of times, therefore not being able to stack his defense. There's just the potential for things going horribly wrong here. So that was why I popped the item. Every time Vegito Blue supers, he's raising his defense by 50%. So 2 times. Okay, so he's got a bit of defense now, but he's still type disadvantage. And then Goku with the dodges as well. This is the bit that's really like starts getting annoying, because you know, you got these units like Vegito Blue, you just want them to get some good counters, and it's just, it can't happen. Yeah, but honestly, like, you've got to be careful, man. Like, you have got to be careful, because it can go wrong. It can definitely go wrong. Trunks is now 370k defense. Okay, so with Gowasu and Zamasu on this rotation, I'm not really feeling sort of like too anxious about this. I think that we should be able to handle ourselves pretty well here, and hopefully we've got what it takes here to actually finish UI Goku off. Oh, but we're not going to do it if UI Goku is dodging us. Man. And we couldn't get an additional with Trunks either, so that's a bit unfortunate. Goku still hasn't super attacked here, so if he super attacks Gawasu and Zamasu, I'm gonna be pissed. If he supers these guys, oof, I was gonna say, like, man, they would have taken near on 500k HP. I think we would have survived, but not by much. Okay, what am I? Okay, so I'm gonna go like this here, and I'm just gonna go like that, and I'm gonna grab all of these in orbs with Trunks. This is gonna heal us substantially, almost all of the way. So I'm pretty comfortable to take a super attack with Vegito Blue. 6.1 million attack stat from our man right there. That's absolutely insane. That's just really, really good. That's all I can say. Okay, now, shit, son. I got 2 tech units on this rotation. $330k. Okay, so I'm gonna pop Trunks' Spirit Sword. This is gonna change some orbs on the field to tech, and I can hopefully survive here, because yeah, I mean, like, if not, like, the worst thing here. Okay, so not really enough tech orbs. I was hoping for some more tech orbs. We're gonna pop the friends one as well, and I'm really, like, at this point I've used one item. I've still got heaps of items that I can use. I'm not really gonna be taking my chances here. I'm gonna check out Trunks' defense. Hopefully we can get more of these orbs on the field changed to tech. Okay, I was hoping for a few more than that, but here we go. Now what's Trunks' defense at? 220k. It's a lot of attack. It's a lot of attacks going to that first slot as well. It is not making me feel very secure at all. So, I mean, we are... What should I do here? I'm gonna double Icarus. That's what's going on here. We're double Icarusing. And then we're gonna grab those physical orbs with that friend Trunks. Okay, so we're getting supered right from the get-go here. Now, hopefully with the 2 Icaruses, this isn't gonna be too harsh. Ha! Yeah, buddy! Okay, so we've got nothing to worry about at all on this rotation. We're just going to be taking double digits to the end of time here. And we're going to be... Yeah, that's pretty substantial damage. So we're super effective against all types. Yeah, we're super effective against all types in this Spirit Bomb mode, and we're also massively lowering Goku's defense. So, I mean, the more that we can lower Goku's defense, the easier time that we're going to have. Okay, beautiful. Double super. Yeah, buddy. That's where we want it. We want these double supers now from Trunks. We're just going to keep on lowering that defense. It's like the only status thing that you can do to UI Goku. So, if you can be doing that to him, then definitely that's what you want to be doing. Now, still got damage reduction, so I'm still, like, feeling really, really confident. And yeah, that fell exactly how I wanted it to. It doesn't happen very often. Alright, so we're going to check some attack and defense stats out. Whoa, look at Tech Vegito Blue now, up at 180k defense. So this should be pretty good. Hopefully UI Goku doesn't super Vegito Blue just off the bat. But yeah, now is definitely the time for Vegito Blue to shine. Not to mention as well, we're probably going to be doing like a 6.5 million attack stat with the Tech Vegito Blue as well. Alright, come on Vegito, we need some additionals, my homie. We need some additional super attacks. Okay, that was pretty bad. Is he? Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Physical Vegito Blue generally looks a lot better than that. Like, I'd definitely still have him pegged as the best Easy A in the game. Now we've just got to rely on these crits, and 6.37 mil from LR Vegito Blue, and Goku's not going to dodge this either. So, I mean, if that was a crit, followed by a 4.1 million attack stat, and he's still got the chance of doing another one. 4.4. So, like, he's still, like you can see, his last super was 4.1, then 4.4. He is still stacking that attack and defense. So, I mean, if he's around the next turn, he should be doing some pretty substantial damage. But I mean, I don't know if we're going to get to the next turn. After this turn, I don't have damage reduction anymore, and I've got those you know, I've got this tech unit. I can put Trunks in the middle there. So what do we think of that? How's that sort of looking? Trunks only got 112k defense there. Nah. We're gonna get this run done, fellas. We're just gonna get this run done. I don't want to come back in here and restart the video. This turn here, we should actually take our boy Goku out. If Goku gets some dodges, which I'm kind of hoping for, then we are going to be able to get one more attack with Tech Vegito Blue the next turn. And we should see a pretty impressive attack stat. Not that, like, we haven't seen a pretty impressive attack stats already from Tech Vegito Blue, but nah, this is gonna connect. It's all over. That's done. Woo! Legendary Goku event done with the Future Saga team. So that was like, I wasn't in danger once there, but it was smart gameplay. It was good use of items, and there's a mission done as well. So I've definitely got a ticket. So we're gonna go into the missions tab once this silly thing loads. Come on, man. And we're going to grab us our Goku ticket and our 5 Dragon Stones. We're going to head over here. We're not going to summon on Turles or Gogeta. We're going to keep on scrolling until we get to this one. Now, 5 units, 1 dream, 1 chance. Okay, we got a Whis, but not like we're going to get no Whis animation. Staying in that base form, unless we get a double screen crack here. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so like there's an SSR in here, but the only thing that I need in here is the LR Spirit Bomb Goku. Here is 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, white hot face off Goku. And what's our SSR gonna be? Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed. That's another one done and dusted for me, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace guys.